Why exactly do we need to replace Clay Holmes? Let's talk about it. Hey, gang. Hope you all had a great Easter. For those that celebrated, happy holidays. I had a question. Why do we need this so much? I'm getting a reason why I'm asking this question is getting a lot of fans that's saying we need to get a real closer. What do you mean by that? I mean, we've been spoiled by Mariano Rivera for 2 decades. So the standard, it's impossible to set the standard higher than that. And anybody that's comes in as the Yankees closer has the biggest shoes ever to fill. So, and understandably so. And then I know there's been some talk about, this guy Devin Williams from the Brewers. Sub three ERA in 2023, sub two in his career, 26-10 career, 189 ERA, 337 strikeouts, 214 innings pitched. The problem is he's missed a lot of time with injury, and right now he's got fractures in his back. He's going to miss a couple months already. So he's good, but can't stay healthy. And a lot of folks are talking about Emanuel Osuna, right, from the Cleveland Guardians. He was 3-4 with a 136 ERA, 2022. Then last year he came back down to earth, 3-9 with a 322 ERA. So, he did come back on the earth. He had a very, very, very good year in 2022. There's no denying that, but it came back down to reality, right? So they both represent good fits, but they also both represent probably the most expensive closers you can acquire via trade, especially with the controllable years that they have. And Clase's got more than Devin Williams. Williams 29, Clase's 26. I think Clase's got maybe four more year controllable years or three. Devin Williams got one or two. So, to me, I'd rather stick with Clay Holmes. In all honesty, he had one bad year, one bad month last year, but when he came here, he was acquired by the Pirates in 2021, and then in 2022 he was 7-4 with a 2.54 ERA. And then last year 4-4 with a 2.86 ERA. He had a bad month last year, and he still put a sub-3 ERA every season he's been here with the Yankees. Every single season. I like the consistency. I'd rather stick with that. I don't want to mess with something that's working already. Now he's got a better defense to back him up. He's going to be in a better position. And yeah, on occasion, looks like, batters can square up and hit him. But look, he's got a 0.0 ERA right now in 3 saves. So he's off to a good start. And again, 2023, 63 innings pitched, 71 strikeouts, 2.86 ERA. And again, he's three innings pitched, no strikeouts. We got 3 saves so far this year. So he's off to a good start. And to me, let me know. I like the consistency over the 1 year phenom like Clase. And Williams has been shown, a little bit more consistency that Clase has been putting in. But one, he's done it in the National League Central. So no guarantee he's going to do that coming over here in the American League East. And secondly, he gets hurt for long patches of time. Like 2 years ago, he punched a wall, broke his hand. He missed several months. Knocked him out of the playoff race. Now he's got fractures in his back. So I want to know what your thoughts are. I don't really see the need to move on from Clay Holmes. Now, Clay Holmes is going to be a free agent at the end of the year as well. So he's in a walk year. So I'm confident he'll do enough for the Yankees to consider re-signing him. Because the fact of the matter is, for a guy like Clase or even a guy like Devin Williams, you're going to have to say the expectation is going to have to say goodbye to Spencer Jones or Jason Dominguez, at least one of them. And I'm not willing to do that for a closer. Sorry, but that's just me. I'm not. And again, how much more of an upgrade are these guys going to represent over Clay Holmes? That's the other question. Let me know what your thoughts are one way or another. If you're a Yankee fan and you're not subscribed to this channel, you always want to be kept in the loop, hit that sub button. When you hit that sub button, hit all the notifications too. And I'll keep you in the loop on everything that comes in. And we'll have discussions like this as well, because I want to elevate the content and elevate the conversation here by making us think a little bit more. Okay? And I appreciate it either way. I really, really appreciate the feedback. I want to know what your thoughts are one way or the other. You don't have to agree with me. That's all right if you don't. It's fine. I personally would stick with Clay Holmes. So, and excuse me, and the Yankees, they have been stockpiling arms as well. And this is the other thing too. Guys like Luke Weaver, guys like JT Brewbreaker, and Jake Cousins yesterday who they brought in. They're stockpiling arms that are going to make it easier on the rotation and make it easier on the bullpen as well. These guys can accumulate innings. JT Brubaker is a converted starter. He's coming off TJ, so he will be coming in. He'll be able to throw multiple innings. Johnny Loizaga showing the ability to throw multiple innings. We have other guys here who can throw multiple innings too. Ian Hamilton, Luke Weaver. So Brian Cashman, to his credit, has been stockpiling a lot of arms over the last year or so. And now it looks like it's going to pay off because they finally have a team surrounding these arms that are putting them in a position to actually maximize their skill set. And that's my take on it, though. I want to know what your take is. But am I missing somebody else? While it would have been nice to sign Josh Hader, but look, I mean, Hader got beat by the Yankees twice in the last two games, in the last series. So that doesn't mean he's not unbeatable. He'll get hit on occasion. I'm not saying he's not good. He's great. He's a great closer. But $19 million a year for the Yankees would have been $40 million a year for a closer. $40 million a year for a closer. That to me is not worth the investment. And again, how much of an upgrade over Clay Holmes does he represent? That much? I don't know. So, and I want to put that seed out there so we can think about that too. Do any of these guys represent that much of an upgrade over what we have now? And we have guys like Nick Birdie here can solidify the late innings too. Like, there's a lot of talent here, and a lot of talent in the farm coming up, whether it be in the starting rotation, bullpen, and whatnot. So the need for one of these guys isn't as dire, in my opinion, as some people would say. I understand why certain folks say it. I get it, but I would love for folks to explain why. One bad month, Clay Holmes doesn't do anything. Are we saying that Clase had a bad year last year because he went from mid ones to mid threes ERA, while Holmes stayed in the mid twos? Is anybody going to talk about that? It's true. So I like the consistency that Clay Holmes brings, and this team looks like it's having a hell of a lot more fun, and it looks like he's enjoying what he's doing here too. And sometimes it takes folks a little while to really, really find their groove with Matt Blake, but they do. And Clay Holmes went from a mid five ERA in Pittsburgh to a mid two ERA in the Bronx. That is progression. That's good work. That's impressive. Let me know what your thoughts are one way or the other, gang. We'll be back later with the lineup when it comes out. They play Arizona for the next three games, starting tonight at 9:40. So I guess in a few hours the lineup will come out. I'll get it to you when it does. Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you next time.